Hey everyone, I'm Tavern, and today we are at Disneyland for Halloween season, and we're going to check out all the snacks and food items that you can find here at Disneyland, as well as Disney California Adventure. We're going to try both savory and sweet items, tell you how I think they taste, what you should get, what you should skip. So let's get going. First item of the Halloween season for our snacks that we're gonna come to Clarabelle's ice cream here. We're gonna start our Halloween snack tour with Clarabelle's ice cream because I've come in the middle of the day on Tuesday. Majority of this we filmed on Wednesday, but I wanted to grab an ice cream because it's like 95 degrees outside, and this looks good. This is the chocolate brownie sundae. Looks like we've got some Cocoa Puffs on there, some chocolate ice cream, some fudge syrup probably, some big pieces of brownie, and it looks like a waffle cone that's dipped in chocolate, also with some white chocolate morsels on top. This looks amazing. I cannot wait to dive into it. A word of advice, this is not on the mobile order menu. You have to stand through the line to order it. I don't know why, but I could not find it on mobile order, so that's how I got it. This just seems like a no-brainer place to start. Honestly, brownie's not the greatest thing in the world. Wow, this is hard to break into. It's like stiff. Ice cream and some Cocoa Puffs. Nice crunchy cereal type texture. They also have a cereal ice cream sundae in there as well, which has stuff like Fruity Pebbles instead of Cocoa Puffs. So it looks like both of these offerings for Halloween events have mostly cereal type items on top of them. The brownie by itself was not great. The chocolate covered waffle cone by itself was not great. The ice cream was pretty good. I really enjoyed the ice cream. Always have a good time with Clarabelle's ice cream. If I mixed the brownie in with the ice cream, then that made the brownies bearable. I got the brownie texture, but without the kind of bland flavor that it had. Otherwise, for $10, I couldn't even finish that thing. It was so big. So if you're with a family or somebody else that's going to be great to split, I'm here by myself. I ate as much as I could. Couldn't eat another bite, so I had to throw a good chunk of it away. I didn't want the waffle cone anyway. I mean, I like waffle cones, but something about the chocolate covered waffle cone there I did not like at all. Next up, we're coming into PYM Test Kitchen for another seasonal offering here for the Halloween time. Here we have it. Picture worthy. Yeah, it's huge. Here we have the BBQ Turkey Leg. This thing is massive. Wow. We're gonna have some of this now. That is very good. I'm sitting here with a fork and a knife cutting into my turkey leg. I know, usually people just pick it up. I don't like getting my hands messy, but wow. This is amazingly well. So it's got a nice kick to it, a good level of spice. Barbecue flavor is fantastic. Temperature's very warm. This is an amazing turkey leg. Absolutely amazing. I don't think I'm gonna eat the little ball things that were on the plate. And it comes with these little bread things. The bread's not that great, but wow, is the meat good. After you get past the initial skin, it's mostly just a normal turkey leg underneath. Not the hugest turkey person in the world. I will eat it, especially the dark meat. I'm a dark meat person all the way, so turkey leg works for me. It's not like I hate it or anything, but a lot of the flavor and a lot of the zing came from of course the skin, the outer layer, and once that was gone, it was just an okay average sort of turkey leg. Lots of gristle and bone and things like that in here, so very hard to pick at and get all the meat out. Yeah, I thought it was good. Would I get it again? Honestly, probably not. I'd rather have one of the normal things from PYM Test Kitchen. The not so little chicken sandwich is fantastic, things like that. All right, well, it is the next day now. I spent most of my time yesterday at the Oogie Boogie Bash, and so if you want to check that out, I'll go ahead and link to it now. But now we're starting in Disneyland, and we're gonna get some more food. So let's see what we can find here for snacks and food at Halloween time at Disneyland. While we're waiting for our first food item to become available for mobile order, we're gonna come in here to Haunted Mansion Holiday. It's been a whole year since I've gotten to ride this awesome layover of this beloved ride. The mansion was changed.
worlds yet to be.
Look, Zero, I think they like our Christmas tree. Have you been naughty or nice?
Our next food item in our seasonal tour of foods here for Halloween is Red Rose Taverns. Let's go inside. Well, I had to get an absolute classic Halloween snack here at Disneyland. I got it last year. It's not new on the menu or anything, but the Halloween gray stuff at Red Rose Tavern is always a delight, and I could not pass it up. I mean, just look at the perfection on this thing. Oh, I can't wait to dig in. Just go with a whole bunch of icing right on the outside. Wow, is that good. Got some cake this time, red velvet. This is so worth it. If you get nothing else, get the gray stuff at Red Rose. My next ride to kill some time before my next food item is Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage. Since this just reopened, it'll be my first time since the refurb. Here we go. Time to go down, down, down.
The reef that surrounds us is a biological community that thrives.
Our next food item is actually going to be right next to Nemo Submarine Voyage over here at Galactic Grill. Now, this isn't officially on the menu as a seasonal offering for Halloween time, but it is a new item for this season. And so we went ahead and got it anyway because this is brand new. At Galactic Grill, we have a Oktoberfest inspired burger that comes on a pretzel bun. It is Angus beef with bratwurst, a mustard cheese, and some grilled onions. So and sauerkraut as well. So that's what we have here. And I'll pull this little stick out of it just so you can get a better look at that Oktoberfest inspired burger at Galactic Grill. It comes with your choice of Greek yogurt or French fries. So we got the classic fries here. A little messy, but let's see. A lot messy. It's decent. I'd say better than their normal burgers that they have here. They're kind of awful, but no, this is not bad if you like bratwurst and sauerkraut. The pretzel bun is a nice texture as well, different from your typical type of bun. Thoughts on the burger? It was decent, pretty good option. Definitely better than the normal stuff that they have at Galactic Grill. I'm not the biggest fan of mustard, and it was a mustard cheese, so they mixed my favorite burger ingredient, cheese, with mustard. So I couldn't ask for it without mustard, so that kind of ruined it a little bit for me, but everything else was perfectly fine, and I tolerated it. I still ate the whole burger. Just probably not something that I would get again, personally, but yeah, it's a decent option, especially if you like Oktoberfest-inspired things. You like bratwurst, you like sauerkraut, you like mustard cheese. If those are ticking your boxes, go get it. Since it's lunchtime, our next item is going to be here at Refreshment Corner. Another savory item, not a sweet one. Something that you can get for a meal, lunch or dinner, right over here at Refreshment Corner. At Refreshment Corner, we got these spicy Firefly chips, and this comes with, looks like hot dusted Cheetos, jalapenos, Monterey Jack cheese, and there might be some chili in there too. I almost need a fork or something to eat this. I'm gonna have to go find a fork. Definitely needed a fork. When I first ordered this, I thought it was gonna be regular nachos. Guess if I'd have read a little bit better, I'd have seen the hot Cheetos. But also the fact that it's pretty stringy, you see here. Hot Cheetos, chili, cheese, jalapenos. Excellent mix. This is a fantastic item. This is also a snack. It's not a full meal. It's $5.75 or something like that. The Oktoberfest burger that we just got was normal like $14, $15 item. There's a lot here though for $5. There's a lot here. All right, so the more I dig into this, the chili is all pretty much on top, leaving me with pretty much not but hot Cheetos, you know, Fritos, I guess, the Fritos, hot Fritos. It leaves me with nothing but these hot Fritos at the end, and I like the chili better. Just eating the hot Fritos is it's okay, but I wish there was more chili in here. Next, we're gonna get some after lunch desserts here from Jolly Holiday Bakery. Next up, we have a mummy macaron. This is a cookies and cream macaron. They had this last year. It was so good, I had to get it again. This is from the Jolly Holiday Bakery. Also from Jolly Holiday, I got this Mickey Bat cookie. Now, this is for Amy. I'm not going to eat it. She requested this, so I'm going to take this home for her. Hopefully, it doesn't melt between now and the shuttle and the hotel room. As for the macaron, I've cut off one of Mickey's ears. Now we're going to eat that. Now, if I remember from last year, this can be very, very sweet. Extremely sweet. So all I'm going to eat is the ear. I'm taking it back to the hotel room as well, because I'm going to save it for later. I'll eat it a little bit later tonight. For our next food item, and quite possibly our last, I haven't completely settled on getting another snack later on. We're coming to Docking Bay 7 for dinner because they have a new food item here. It's seasonal that we want to check out. We're going to be getting the Ishi style pasta with braised beef Bantha, which is a beef pot roast, coconut curry sauce, and pasta. So we're going to check it out right here at Docking Bay 7. Well, here we go. Here is a look at the braised Bantha or whatever that I just got. It looks pretty amazing. I think it looks fantastic. So I didn't film myself eating that, primarily because it was noisy inside, and also because the seats were pretty tight together, and I was sitting next to other people eating their food, and I figured it would be rude to film myself, you know, while within close proximity to other people. So I just came outside once I discovered there were a whole bunch more tables out here, just to share my thoughts on it. I have to say that meal was probably the best tasting food that I have had on Disney property, possibly ever, at least here in Disneyland, even over sit-down restaurants. Like, that was amazing, that braised Bantha pot roast beef thing that I just had. Curry pasta, really, really good curry flavoring. I love Indian food, so curry flavors and things like that. Oh man, was that so good. I've never had curry with pasta before, and it was great. And the meat was very tender and juicy and amazing. The only complaint that I have is that it is also the most expensive item that I've purchased at like $18.95 or something like that for this video. And the portion size is actually pretty small comparatively. Now, that's a normal problem for Docking Bay 7. That is nothing new. But wow, was that amazing. Oh man, if you get nothing else and that sounds good to you and it looked good to you, come get this, because it was that fantastic. I did settle on one final item. It's over in DCA, so we gotta go hop now. Like, I'm on the complete opposite side of the park from where I need to go, but that's okay. And then afterwards, we're actually gonna go into the Grand Californian Zoo to take a look at their big display in the lobby, which is a big highlight for me every year. Now, the last item we're gonna get is from the Pacific Wharf Cappuccino cart, which is located right across from Ariel's and the Pacific Wharf entrance. And what we've ordered is this little pumpkin Bundt cake. And I cannot wait to try this because I love pumpkin flavored things and I love Bundt cakes. So this is just perfect, having a pumpkin flavored Bundt cake. Doesn't it just look amazing too? The Bundt cake was really, really good. I didn't have a seat to sit down to put the camera on or anything. But wow, it tasted great, just like I wanted it to. If I had one complaint about it, it's that the cake part was a little too thick, because they had a top and a bottom and a cream in the middle, almost kind of like a sandwich. But because the cake was thick, the cake to icing ratio wasn't quite where I would personally like it. But that's because I'm a huge icing person. Like, just give me all the icing, all the icing. I know some people hate icing, so that might be right up your alley, but that's just my thoughts. And here we are in the Grand Californian Hotel lobby to look at their display this year. This is what we have, Oogie Boogie in a cauldron. Some facts about it. It says that this used 260 pounds of powdered sugar, 380 eggs, 220 pounds of rice cereal, 95 pounds of marshmallow, 80 pounds of butter, 120 pounds of dark chocolate, 80 pounds of white chocolate, and 480 pounds of fondant. Pretty amazing. That's what we have here at the Grand Californian's Halloween display of Oogie Boogie. There are also a variety of cookies available over here in the Grand Californian Holiday Cart, which is right next to Oogie Boogie. And they've got some specialty cookies you can't get anywhere else except for right here. I thought about getting a Mickey gingerbread cookie. It looked really good, but I've already had enough sweets for today. I think they also have an Oogie Boogie caramel apple type treat in there, as well as the Evil Queen's poison apple cookie. I don't know if it's anything special. I think it just looks like a poison apple. So those are some of the things that they've got there at the Grand Californian Holiday Cart. Well, that is it for our look at the Halloween time here at Disneyland. Checking out a lot of those food items, snacks, specialty, rides, decorations, and all sorts of things like that. If you want to see more Disneyland videos, hit the like and subscribe button. Then click this button to keep watching more of my Disneyland content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.